Joann Outley here at the Awesome Film Festival. I am interviewing a wonderful cast for a wonderful movie. And when I say to you, when I got the information from Kristen O'Brien about the movies that were coming in, and I saw Skin Deep, and I read it, and I was like, oh, I know I said I wasn't going to interview anybody, but I'm a woman and I can change my mind. And so yes. I read it and I thought, you know, everything happens for a reason. So when you came in and said, hey, you know, maybe we can get some, you know, interview time, I thought everything happens for a reason. So I want to shift over and I want everyone to introduce themselves, and then we're going to come in and start talking about this great film that everyone's going to love. Okay, Monica, let's start with you.
Yep, I'm Monica. I'm the screenwriter, and I also play the part of Caitlin in the film.
And I'm Zara, and I play the part of Leah in Skin Deep.
My name is Johnny Leahy. I directed Skin Deep.
And I'm Rosie Lord, and I've produced it.
Wow. So Monica, what made you write this film?
I guess basically, you know, a lot of things. It's inspired by a lot of things. It definitely did come from a personal experience and a place of having experience with melanoma, which is one of the themes in the movie. But then also being compelled by the characters. I had the idea of the characters for Caitlin and Leah in my head for a while, like these two girls that would meet, and there's a certain scene in the film at a CD store which I wrote first, and I wrote that scene and I put it away because I didn't know where they were going to go, but I knew that these two characters were very much alive and very much had a story to tell. Mm-hmm. And then I went away and did a few other things, and then I was finishing a play that I'd written and was also in, and then that finished, and I kind of woke up 2 days later and I was kind of like, that film, I know where they're going to go, I'm going to write that. And I just sat down and I just wrote straight for about 4 weeks until it was done.
4 weeks. Listen to me. This is so awesome. I say this because these two characters are so opposite.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
You would not know. I think that whoever sees this movie, this film, I get chills just talking about it. They're going to feel like, you know what? I don't know if you've had this experience, but sometimes you kind of meet somebody that you don't like or that's not like you. And then before it's over with, your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about this take with your relationship in the film.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's kind of, it's a starting point where Zara's character Leah, my character Caitlin are totally different and thrown together in a circumstance where Leah is already in a place where she's absolutely not looking to make a friend.
Yeah, she's just in a bad mood, like she's had a bad morning, she's had a bad day. Mm-hmm. She meets this person who in her mind is just this crazy random off the street who snatched a CD from her. Mm-hmm. And then, it just progresses through the movie. For some reason, Leah decides, I'm kind of hungry, maybe I will make this bitch take me out first. But kind of out of necessity.
Yeah. You don't have to always be that good girl.
Yeah, well,
You don't always have to be polite. Sometimes you don't want to be polite.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just need to let steam blow.
Did you feel comfortable playing this type of character?
Yeah, I felt pretty comfortable playing her. I mean, I don't see her as a standoffish character. I just see her as actually kind of a dork, I think. Leah is a bit of a dork. And she was just having a really bad day, and I feel like I'm not that dissimilar to Leah. I think she's just a sweet, nice girl from the Northern Beaches who's in heavy denial of a terminal illness. So, which is, I'm glad I don't have, but...
And now, you know, my background, and I take this because my background is nursing.
Yeah.
And so, you always have to keep that bedside manner. Mm-hmm. When you're going to deliver something that's not so pleasant, and a lot of people will stay in denial because denial is a safe place to be, because when you have to step out and do the reality part, you got to answer the questions.
Yeah.
You got to stand up to the music. So how do you think people that are coming off with melanoma, this is beautiful for so many industries, to tap into this and look at your character. How do you think this is going to roll for those that are looking at this that's in a denial moment to start opening up and talking about some things?
I mean, I guess it's hard. I guess if you personally are in a stage where you're feeling denial, you would probably still look at a film like this and not recognize yourself. But I think what is good about what we're doing, we've already kind of had some experience about this, is more denial for other people about melanoma, people who don't know about it, people who aren't ignorant. It's starting that dialogue of people being like, I had no idea how serious it could be.
Yeah.
Oh, melanoma is a thing. Like I thought it was just a skin
Just skin
cancer.
and
Yeah,
it
you
stays
just
at the top.
you get that cut out and that's fine. Which which I too experienced. Like that was my general thoughts back in the day. And so I guess that's the important, that if anyone takes anything away from that film and the melanoma storyline, it would be that like awareness about how dangerous this can be.
And so for you, Johnny, right? You directed the film. Okay, how was that for you? Looking at this, because I think it's going to be a great movie. I really do. I think it's really going to catch on. Looking at it and directing the actors in their roles, how was that for you?
It was an absolute joy. Like these two were really fun. Like their relationship that they have and that is in the film was completely the reality of what happens with these two. They are best friends now. Like, so that's not manufactured. That's them. And so it became really quite easy. Like it was more, I didn't have to push too hard. It was just sort of being there with them and sort of like just reminding them of things and where we've come from and where we're going. Like, yeah, it was great. It was a really, really cool experience.
And you shot the film. Was it in Australia? Okay.
Yeah. So it's very specific to a part of Australia, like of Sydney. It's a suburb called Newtown, which is a bit kooky. It's sort of like got an Austin vibe. It's like we feel really comfortable
that's
here.
why we're connected. Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's sort of like the arts and alternate capital of Sydney. So, which is why Lon's character Caitlin is wandering around barefoot, and that is normal. There's all these really wonderful moments that happen in the film, like as the final shot is, there's the girls throwing flower petals around. They're not extras. They're Newtown.
That's Newtown.
Like we couldn't have cast extras to do what they did, and it's all just the world that we were in. So it was. Yeah, sorry, I hijacked you there. I just wanted to give Newtown a little plug.
I think I'm your biggest fan right now. I really do. Now, with the Awesome Film Festival, when you got that call to come in, what was that like for you? You're the producer.
It was amazing. It's funny because I was at home with my boyfriend and the email came through from Liz asking where our premiere status was, because obviously when I'd applied for Austin, we hadn't screened anywhere yet, but there's a bit of time that passes before they can review everything and get back to us. And so I shot her back an email saying, nope, we still haven't screened anywhere. We're still absolutely interested. She shot me back an email immediately. And James reads much faster than I do, and I just heard him go, woo! and I was like, shush! And so I literally had to my hand on the screen and read line by line, so I didn't just skip ahead and skip all the details. And then of course I was immediately on the phone to our executive producer and then our distributor, and everyone just said, Austin is such an amazing festival.
It is.
We just
It's
had
the
to
best.
world premiere here,
Yeah.
and we're so glad that we have.
Yeah.
We've loved the festival, we've loved the city, and
Now, it's already filmed here, has it not? Did you already
Yeah,
show?
screened
Okay,
last
last night, okay. So when you leave Austin, where do you go next?
We have
I
one
wanna know
more
about
Austin
that.
screening as well.
When is it?
It's on Wednesday night.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
Wednesday
going,
evening.
okay, I'll be there.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Rosie is then going across to LA to the AFM.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to the American Film Market in LA, which is only in in 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
And so I'll be there with our distributor for the screen launch back in Sydney. He's also our international sales agent. And we'll be selling the film with these wonderful flyers.
Sorry, I just thought I'd...
Yeah, just in case you haven't seen
This
this.
is cool. I just want to show this. This is awesome. I'm going to take it back to my place. I am just so excited for this film. I'm excited for what this film is going to bring to the audience, because right now, I must be honest, my radio is all about relationships with women, how we interact with each other, and so reading how this script is, it just really validates that we can get along and do some great stuff. We can really be friends. Yeah, exactly. There you go. And so I just want to say thank you for giving me the time for coming to the Austin Film Festival, which is the best. It is. I'm not going to kid you. It's a great city. They work so hard here on making this moment happen. They believe in the film, and that says a lot. So this was Joann Outley with the cast, the crew, the directors, the producers, the actresses, and we were here with Skin Deep, the movie that will show again this Wednesday night. So I'll be there, and then I'll follow up some more about it. Okay. That's it.
Thank you.
Thanks so
Thank you so much.